What's up, guys? Welcome to Planning and Prepping. Now don't be stressed about this. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Sorry about that. People always tell me that they're so intimidated by prepping and it's built up in their minds as something that they're not going to be able to handle. Do not be intimidated. It is not difficult at all. It just takes a little bit of time. For your first time, it may take you a few hours, but I promise the more you do it, the more comfortable and faster at it you'll be. My meal prep takes about 1 hour a week, but I keep it very, very simple. I could eat the same thing every day for lunch and breakfast. Maybe you can't. Maybe you need more variety, and that's totally fine. It starts with just knowing you, and then you can build from there. Okay, so first you have to have a plan. Before you prep, you have to plan what you're going to prep. The other day, I asked you what nutrition plan you were going to follow, and that's really important in making your plan. Even if you aren't a big prepper, you still need a plan. Otherwise, you'll get in a situation where you're just going to grab what's easiest, what's there, and it may not be what you know is good for you and what's going to get you to your goals and get you to being a healthier person. With that in mind, all of our plans are going to be different. With Beachbody, there's 2 main nutrition plans. You either go with 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix, or in that Ultimate Portion Fix you have just a regular portion fix, you've got carb cycling, you have intermittent fasting, you've got time nutrition, all of that. So whatever nutrition you're following, your plan should reflect that. Now I follow Portion Fix. I've done that for a long time. That's what helped me lose 130 pounds and gain the health that I really needed to be a better person in general. Please, please, please get help if you need it. Please do not just go with whatever. You have to have a plan, at least for a few weeks, and then you can reevaluate what worked, what didn't work, how you need to adjust, etc., etc. For prepping, what I like to do is to prep my main proteins for the week and my main healthy carbs. Now, some things aren't great prepped, so you'll just have them ready and on hand to be used in the moment that you need them. Also, side note, anything that you can eat in the raw is going to be really good for you. Unless you have a medical condition that keeps you from eating in the raw, you get the most nutrition absorption that way. Also why blending in shakes and smoothies is really, really good, because you can take already in the raw form and it breaks down the cell walls to where it's really easy to digest and go straight into the blood, into the body to be absorbed. Back to prep. There's 2 ways to prep. You got your bulk prep and you have your individual portion containers. Both you eventually portion out. In my opinion, I personally use bulk prep because it's easier, especially with a large family of 8 like I have, and there's just less waste that way too. So I simply have containers of chopped up vegetables in the raw ready to be used. I've got this week sweet potatoes and basmati rice for my family. I've got chicken cooked and prepped, and the rest of my ingredients I simply have ready to be used because I like to use them in the moment, like my farm fresh eggs, my spinach, kale, lettuce, Shakeology, bananas, apples, grapefruit, all the fruits and all that kind of stuff. So let me show you what I'm talking about.
Alright, so I have my Energize, Recover, of course, and as you can see, I've got kind of all my veggies for the week. I've got onion, I've got some mixed vegetables, some raw carrots, lettuce, kale, spinach, and I use all of this in a couple meals. I've got my Shakeology here, I've got both of these are the same thing, they're chicken. My carbs, basmati rice, I've got sweet potatoes, and then snacks, I've got a lot of hard-boiled eggs. My children love hard-boiled eggs for snacks. And then I've got my fruit and some fixate muffins right there, snacks for the kids too.
I forgot to put these out here. Much needed. Beach bars.
The most important part for me is to prep my protein and got enough ready kind of chopped for veggies, and then prep my carbs, because that really takes the most time, in my opinion.
So then when you're ready to eat, you just take your protein and carbs and vegetables and you measure it out, or if you're going by 2B, you use the plate it method. Make sure you understand your plan, of course. Understand your nutrition plan, and please come and ask us questions so we can help you. So you take what you prepped and you put it on your plate in the moment. That's how the bulk prep works. For individual, you're doing that same concept. You're portioning it out earlier and then just having the containers ready, instead of having the big containers and then measuring it out in the moment. So I'll take you through how to do it. Again, for me, I like to use Portion Fix. It's a really simple meal. So we've got chicken, mixed vegetables, sweet potatoes. So I've got a green, a red, and a yellow, protein, vegetable, healthy carb. I simply take measurements. This is a cup, I think this is a half, I could be wrong, or 3/4 cup and a half. I have a perfectly portioned meal. Look at that, it's huge, it's a lot of food. So don't be scared of these. So that is how you put together a meal. And if I was doing the individual containers, I would just take everything and I would put them, I would have all of these lined up. Bam, 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 bam. And I would go to chicken, vegetables, sweet potato. And I would just go down the line, and then my containers are ready, stacked up in the fridge for the week. So that's how you do the individual. And again, you've got the bulk prep way, where you just do what I just showed you in the moment. You take your big containers and you measure it out of there and put it on your plate, or put it in a container ready for work that day. So many resources that you could go to. It's all on Beachbody On Demand as well. Tons of recipes, everything there completely portioned out for you, or with the 2B, like everything is there. Don't be afraid to ask us questions, ask for recipes, or where something is, and that's what we're here. We're here for each other, to encourage each other and support each other in our journeys. We're all striving for better health. We're gonna help each other get there. I hope this helped a little bit of just how to, and taking some of that anxiety and stress away from prepping. It's not difficult, guys. Don't make it more difficult than it has to be. Make it very simple. And I'm gonna go eat because it's my lunchtime, and I just made my lunch, and it literally took me 5 seconds. So, love it. All right, guys. See you in the group. Meal prep tastes good. It's very hot.